Wokha launches TB free campaign with health screening initiative. Road over bridge reopening delayed. New date set for February 2. DMC to penalize shop owners for improper use of dustbin. TB awareness program held at Kohima Police Headquarters. Meghalaya establishes women-led cooperative society for rural empowerment. NLTV English Prime Time is brought to you by Trump Footwear. Hello and welcome to NLTV English Prime Time. This is Chanchan Kasar and let's look into the news in detail. The National Tuberculosis Elimination Program in Wokha along with the community health centers in Bandari conducted the Jan Jan Ka Rakhin Dhyan TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan on January 31. Renbin Sanglao, Senior Treatment Supervisor, emphasized the importance of early TB screening as part of the 100 Days Intensified Campaign launched by the Government of India. The campaign aimed to accelerate the case detection, reduce mortality and promote TB elimination through focused interventions. Free screening for non-communicable disease, X-rays, blood tests and sputum tests were also provided to the community. The rehabilitation work at Road Over Bridge was started at October 1, 2024 and was given 3 months for the completion of work and couldn't finish within the given months. The road is expected to reopen on February 2.
Dimapur road overbridge kam idu rehabilitation kam noilibi the renovation restoration kam do last year 2024 October 1 or shuru hoise aro tahan idu restoration kam kura do bridge te noita spend dhakala majore duida spend do bishi bia hoy jani midagani tahan idu pura demolish kuina idu bridge restoration kam do start kurise aro man ide bridge alag side aina ase aro idu side to tahan iku demolish khandu koina ekla mane noita last pen la majode 7 pen du bal dakhe do idu side la pen khandu bal dakhe holi tahan idu black topping khan ko dc ar khan dikhwa parishna idu side both left side or right side tahan idu footpath to bahalwa idu footpath khan banaina bahalwa banai dise aro idu ekla nohina mohan jene ki ja kaliwi dc dimapur dc aina idu road overbridge inspect kuja aro janai dishe ki the road over bridge to February 2 day to reopen kuro gise aro apni han dikhiwa paron isna mola back side de workers khanwa tan pura koshish koi ase ki the date 2 day February date 2 day the bridge reopen ko nimi de gane kam kui takha kam jari takha apni dikhiwa pare je otu side de other side of the bridge te dui das pen do pura demolish kuina pura bhangaina tade construct kuina ase noilu edo restoration kam kuina ase edu side de black topping do pura hoje sha aro tadi footpath devi tahan kam do complete hoye je holi idu side do black topping noilibi tahan idu finishing do hoina idu ni midagani tahan mi kwa nishina February 2 day do bridge reopen ko ni midagani tahan pura koshish ko ase aro mohan mi hope kore ase ki February 2 day do bridge to reopen ho kila mane mohan janashna dimapur idu bridge bon hoina thaga ni midagani man dimapurians khan bishi duk paise idu commuters khan especially mohan jane ki dimapur town area la majid the traffic bishi ase aro the bridge bon hoi jane mi degani mohan public khan commuters khan bishi duk pa jise to mohan hope kore se ki February 2 the bridge to reopen ho aro mohan sob bi aram ho travel koile noile commuters khan karne to bishi bala se gona mohan itla opore jane dese dimapur
On January 30, a TB awareness and screening program was held at the police headquarters in Kohima as part of the 100-day TB Mukt Bharat campaign. The initiative aimed to raise awareness and offer free screening for the TB detection. Medical teams educated attendees on symptoms, prevention and treatment, emphasizing the importance of early diagnosis. The program is part of the broader effort to eliminate TB from India by 2025. Speaking to NLTV, Dr. Kekriloli Yomi, MLA and advisor for school education and SCRT, announced that the Smile app will be introduced across Nagaland in all government schools for daily attendance marking. He assured that the AP would function effectively even in areas with no internet, as the system has geofencing capabilities. Yomi emphasized that the Smile app is the best tool for attending, tracking, monitoring and governance. The HR cell at Department of School Education Kohima will oversee attendees data and resolve any issues. All teachers and staff are required to mark their attendees daily using the app at the respective school.
Announced that the Smile apps, have been implemented across the states in all the government schools starting from 1st February. So what do you say on this?
The Smile app, the software, the development of the software, I also closely monitored. It is one of the best app in the world for attendance, and especially for a geographically challenged area like ours. It will help in governance. It will help in monitoring. Let me be very frank. The app, everything is in place. Then we have a dashboard which is there at the directorate. It's called the VSK. The attendance monitoring system is already in place. The app is already in place, but we are taking attendance, but there is nobody to monitor all this attendance. So we are putting up all this into place now. So once attendance is there, we will be able to monitor. We will be able to see whether our teachers are in place, whether our students are getting the best help from their teachers. So all these things are in place. Yeah, the process is almost over. We did some pilot projects. We saw some glitches, especially in some districts. Now we are aware where are the technical, and there are areas where there are no internet also. So we have put real time into this. Once they get internet access, it will be uploaded real time. So we understand that internet is not accessible to all schools also. We had also put this what do we call geofencing. So we understand that some school compounds are big. Some schools, they're operating from two different close by locations. So we are taking into account all these things. So we had done geo of all of our schools. So we are aware about how this will fall into the system. Yeah. Absenteeism is one thing, but getting leave, there are government leaves. You can have half-day leave, casual leave, earned leave, this and that. We observe that many of our teachers also are just going to get medical facilities without applying for medical leave. So there is a lot of indiscipline. So we hope that all these things will be taken into consideration. It's all right if people they have every right if they need maternity leave, earned leave, this and that. But putting things into the system, I think that's one thing which this Smile app, the TAMS thing, will help build.
We'll be taking a short break now. Nice. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. In a coordinated operation, Assam Rifle and Mizoram Police recovered 4,450 electric detonators from a vehicle in the state's Champai district. The forces, which set up a checkpoint near Kankaun after getting intel about the movement of suspicious materials, stopped a vehicle on the national highway and found it was carrying detonators that could trigger explosive. The driver of the vehicle was arrested. The additional Deputy Commissioner Kohima has announced that the Indian Army has opened online registrations for the Common Entrance Exam under the Agnipath scheme. This opportunity is available for unmarried male candidates from Nagaland. The exam is tentatively scheduled for February 2025. Eligible candidates must register online with assistance. Candidates can contact the Army recruitment officers at 76280-23484 and 03862-249012. The Guwahati Asian Film Festival 2025 has announced 6 films for its Northeast India competition, set to take place from February 7 to 9. The selected films included Amateurs Before Spring, College, Ata Niroj Dupuroy, Joseph's Son and Miraband. A panel of judges carefully selected this film to highlight the vibrant filmmaking talent of Northeast India. GFF continues to support both emerging and established filmmakers by providing a platform to showcase their work. On January 29, a dumper truck overturned near Yangpang village in Twensang, Nagaland. Assam Rifle responded swiftly, dispatching resources for rescue and recovery. Troops cleared the wreckage and provided essential medical aid to the injured drivers and co-driver. Their quick action ensured the safety of those affected and highlighted their commitment to humanitarian efforts in the Northeast. Mizoram's Health Minister Lalrinpui announced that tissue transplantation services will soon be available at Zoram Medical College and Hospital after a year of preparations with the National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization. ZMCCH has the infrastructure in place, including transplant coordinator and an operation theatre. Once licensed, experts will perform kidney and heart transplant at a fraction of the cost of private hospital. The government also plans to recruit 100 additional healthcare workers to address staff shortages. As the union budget approaches, citizens of Manipur are hoping for a special economic package to help revive the state's economy, especially for internally displaced persons. The state has been facing unrest for nearly 2 years, leaving many residents struggling. IDPs in relief camp are asking for direct monetary assistance and for the Manipur governance to request a separate budget allocations from the center. Experts have called for provisions that focus on peace and stability in the region, pointing out the lack of attention to Manipur compared to other states affected by crisis. The Member of Parliament for Inner Manipur also wants a special economic package to address the state's difficulties, criticizing previous budgets for neglecting Manipur. As Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman prepares to present the union budget in February 1, the people of Manipur hopes for much needed economic relief.
इंडिया से मैं ये रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा आईडीपीएस मतलब विक्टिम लोग के लिए अलग से बजट रखिए और लेकिन वो बजट भी डायरेक्टली हम लोग को मिल जाए, हमारे अकाउंट में बेनिफिशियरी के अकाउंट में डायरेक्टली पहुँचने वाला एक बजट रखिए, ताकि हम लोग दूसरा नया बिजनेस शुरू कर सकता है कि हमारा सर्वाइव होने के लिए नया कैरियर शुरू करने के लिए हम लोग को एक मौका मिल जाएगा। इसलिए एक यूनियन गवर्नमेंट हमारे लिए अलग सा बजट रखिए, ये रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ। मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट से ये रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि हो सकता है तो मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट एक प्रपोजल डालिए यूनियन गवर्नमेंट को, ताकि हमारा आईडीपीएस विक्टिम लोग के लिए अलग से बजट रखने के लिए।
यूनियन बजट में जो हम लोग रहने वालों को कुछ पैसा लगा के हम लोग को मदद कीजिए और अपना रहने के लिए पता होने जगह में हम लोग को रहने का ज़मीन देकर हम लोग को सुविधा में मदद कीजिए। अपना रहने वाला जगह में तो हम लोग जाके रह नहीं सकता है अभी, इतना कहना चाहता हूँ मैं।
मेरा ख्याल में सरकार से जितना लिख के में रहता है ना, इनमें लोग ये सबका बजट है ना अपना अपना अकाउंट में जाना चाहिए। और जिसका घर बनाने के लिए वो लोग का सेंक्शन तो निकल गया बहुत पहले आगे के साल से, लेकिन हम लोग के अकाउंट में घर भी बनाया हम लोग के मालूम नहीं है। उसके बदली में मैं अपना अपना अकाउंट में ना सब घर बनाने वाला सब अकाउंट में डाल देने से ठीक होगा जैसा लगता है।
When you are displaced with floods, once the water subsides, you can actually think of going back, going back to your homestead land and then again rebuild your these things. But in the case of Manipur, it is not happening, So what I feel is that in the union budget, there should be some provisions, some provisions for for restoration of peace in this state, unless we have that peace, then we are not going to achieve much,
For my state, I think given the crisis, I will be looking for some special package, and the silence that the last budget had on Manipur, despite our issues and crisis, I think this time I'll be looking forward to specific package for this state to deal with, the economic crisis. We have the highest inflation rate. Micro and medium and small level business houses have been shut down. People are losing jobs. Besides the people who have suffered, the victims of this violence. So all these taken together, I'll be looking forward to some special package.
इंडिया से मैं ये रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा आईडीपीएस मतलब
The anti-extortion unit of the Manipur police arrested 2 individuals for their involvement in extortion activities in Imphal West. The duo was caught while delivering demand letters to business threatening them for money. Police seized mobile phones, a lock and key, and several demand letters. The suspect, part of an extortion gang, have been handed over for further legal actions as part of ongoing efforts to combat extortions in the region. In a coordinated operation, Assam Rifle and Mizoram Police recovered 4,450 electric detonators from a vehicle in the state's Champai district. The forces set up a check for near Kankaun after receiving internal about suspicious material movements. Upon stopping the vehicle on the national highway, they discovered it was carrying detonators capable of triggering explosive. The driver of the vehicle was arrested with this. Ahead of the union budget, tea workers in Darjeeling region of West Bengal have voiced their dissatisfactions with the central government, citing a lack of support and facilities. Workers at the new Chumta tea estates in Siliguri have highlighted several issues, including delayed payments, insufficient ration supplies, and other concerns. Despite their concerns, some workers remain optimistic that the government will address their issues in the upcoming union budget. The workers are hopeful that the upcoming union budget to be presented by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on February 1 will contain measures specifically aimed at addressing their challenges facing the three industries.
बजट तो उतना दिखाई नहीं देता है, पर हम लोग को बजट में क्या बोलेंगे, हम लोग का पीएफ नहीं घुस रहा है, ग्रेजुटी नहीं घुस रहा है, हम लोग के लिए तो मुश्किल हो जाता है। पेमेंट भी हम लोग को ठीक से नहीं मिलता है, बुधवार को पेमेंट देते हैं, पेमेंट सही ढंग से भी नहीं मिलता है।
केंद्र सरकार का बजट जो हम लोग का मिल रहा है, जैसे राशन मिल रहा है, राशन में भी जो 35 किलो चावल ऊपर से सरकार भेज रहा है, और इधर से हम लोग को 21 केजी चावल और 12 पॉकेट आटा मिलता है, यानी कि 12 केजी। और मैसेज में दिखाता है मोबाइल मैसेज में 21 केजी, वजन करने से 18-19 केजी चावल होता है। ये 35 किलो तो नहीं मिलता है हम लोग।
मोदी सरकार से हम लोग को कुछ सुविधा नहीं मिल रहा है, हम लोग को घर नहीं मिल रहा है, 100 दिन का काम बंद कर दिया है, फिर स्कूल पढ़ाने के लिए जो पैसा मिल रहा था वो नहीं मिल रहा है। हम लोग सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से चाहते हैं कि हम लोग को सब सुविधा दीजिए, बगान में जो सुविधा नहीं है वो दीजिए, घर बनाने के लिए इंदिरा।
Vijay Konthala, a yoga instructor currently based in China, has led his family to set multiple Guinness World Record in yoga and athletics. His wife Jyoti set a record by practicing advanced yoga poses just 5 days before giving birth, and she also shared a record with Vijay for the longest yoga session. Their 5-year-old child broke a 30-year-old record for the most rope jumps on trampoline in 1 minute, while their 14-year-old daughter set a record for the fastest rope skip, completing 168 skips in one leg in just a minute. The family is proud of their achievements and plans to continue pursuing their passions for yoga and athletics.
I practice every day nearly 5 to 6 hours yoga. So in that period, I became more, a real yogi, and all my advanced yogas are more day by day getting better and better. So I feel that why I can't do some records or some recognition. So later on, I practiced myself some difficult yogasanas. Later on, I achieved a Guinness World Record in holding longest yogasanas such as Astavakrasana, Mayurasana, and Bakasana. And I am the first person to break these records in the world.
During pregnancy, I used to practice yoga every day, and my husband told me, why don't we do this? And I also said, yeah, okay, we can do this. And we done, without any expectation, just like, because I'm a yoga coach and I'm doing classes every day, 4 to 5 hours. I always take a yoga class. During the class also, I practice myself. So I have a lot of practice, and I can hold the pose long time. And finally, we decided and we done.
My son broken Guinness World Record at the age of 5 years old. This was a very unique record. A 5 years guy with Guinness World Record is the new history. And also he broke the previous record. The previous record was achieved by a professional Japanese athlete. Actually, he is the master in training rope jumps on trampoline, martial arts like this. The previous record was 124 and my son's record was 129.
At first, my mom forced me to practice skipping because I was too short. She wanted me to become taller. And after that, I have practiced every day. And my mom and dad had an idea to let me also have a name in Guinness Book. And after my long time practice, I have achieved this world record. I am so happy to have in this record. My record is skipping in one leg.
3 Naxalites were arrested in Jharkhand's Chadra district on Thursday. The arrested individuals are Vikas Kumar Yadav, Guddu Yadav, and Taslim Ansari, all members of Triya Sammelan Paristuti Committee. They were apprehended near Dulki River in Patapur police station's area on Wednesday. Superintendent of Police Vikas Pandey confirmed the arrest based on intelligence input. During the operation, police seized 2 country-made pistols, a revolver, and 5 live rounds from the suspect.
पूछताछ के क्रम में ये पता चला कि वो तीनों जो हैं वो पलामू के रहने वाले हैं। एक का नाम है विकास कुमार यादव, दूसरा है गुड्डू यादव और तीसरा है तस्लीम अंसारी। ये पलामू जिला के रहने वाले हैं और इनके पास से जो सामान बरामदगी हुई है उसमें आप कह सकते हैं कि जैसे 2 देसी पिस्टल है, एक देसी कट्टा है, एक रिवॉल्वर भी है देसी, 5 जिंदा गोली मिला है और 2 सुतरी बम भी बरामद हुआ है। टीपीसी के उग्रवादी तो नहीं है, लेकिन हाँ सदस्य के तौर पे इनको कहा जा सकता है, चूंकि ये सदस्य के रूप में कार्य कर रहे थे। उनके कहने पे ही लगता है ये कहीं का प्लानिंग किए थे। पूछताछ के क्रम में ये पता चला कि वो तीनों जो हैं वो पलामू के रहने वाले हैं। एक का नाम है विकास कुमार यादव, दूसरा है गुड्डू यादव और तीसरा है तस्लीम अंसारी। ये पलामू जिला के रहने वाले हैं और इनके पास से जो सामान बरामदगी हुई है उसमें आप कह सकते हैं कि जैसे 2 देसी पिस्टल है, एक देसी कट्टा है।
Many people in Delhi have sought refuge in night shelter homes to protect themselves from the cold. The night shelter home near Bangla Sahib was packed as the national capital recorded a minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius earlier on Friday. Caretaker Aman Sharma informed PTI that the total bed occupancy was 350 with around 250 to 300 beds currently in use. Guests are provided with blankets, mattresses and pillows along with 2 meals a day, including breakfast in the morning.
सर यहाँ पे टोटल लगभग 350 बेड की ऑक्यूपेंसी है, परमानेंट और अपरमानेंट। अभी लगभग होंगे 250-300 होंगे। सर इनके लिए मैट्रेस है, कंबल है, बेड, तकिया कवर, बेडशीट सब है। सर खाने के लिए सर सुबह शाम खाना आता है।
The Supreme Court has allowed High Court to appoint ad hoc judges to help clear a backlog of over 18 lakh criminal cases. A special bench led by Chief Justice Sanjay Khanna relaxed conditions set in a preview ruling from 2021. These ad hoc judges, who will be retired High Court judges, can serve for up to 2 or 3 years and will sit alongside sitting judges to hear pending criminal appeals. However, the number of ad hoc judges cannot exceed 10% of a High Court total sanctions strength. A tribal woman from Arunachal Pradesh working as an analyst at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, has accused her colleagues of raping her on the pretext of marriage, police said on Thursday. An FIR has been lodged at Kalyanpur police stations on the complaint of 24-year-old woman. The IIT Kanpur administration has also formed 6-member team to probe the matter. The woman belongs to the scheduled tribe communities and had been working at IIT Kanpur on a cybersecurity project as an analyst for about a year. She has alleged that her 25-year-old colleague, also an engineer, developed a relationship with her and raped her on several occasions on the pretext of marriage. The victim's medical examination was done on Wednesday and her statement was recorded before a women magistrate on Thursday. An FIR has been launched against the accused, a native of MP's Indore, but he has not been arrested yet. Appropriate actions will be taken based on the committee's findings and a strict adherence to due process, and everyone is urged to respect the privacy and dignity of those involved while the inquiry is ongoing.
थाना कल्याणपुर क्षेत्रांतर्गत आईआईटी कानपुर के एक कर्मी द्वारा दूसरे कर्मी पर सहमति के बिना शारीरिक संबंध बनाने की शिकायत प्राप्त हुई है। पीड़िता की
The father of the RG Medical College rape and murder victim met West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose on Thursday, demanding a fair investigation by the CBI. I want a proper inquiry and the CBI should investigate all those involved, he said. The tragic incident where a postgraduate trainee was raped and murdered on August 9 led to widespread outrage. The case was handed over to CBI by the Calcutta High Court. Sanjay Roy, a civic volunteer, was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment.
वो जो जो सीबीआई के विरुद्ध में जो क्वेश्चन हमारा पास है उसको बोलने के लिए और न्याय पाने के लिए हमको हम आया था।
हाँ, मतलब क्या डिमांड है, क्या आपको ये लग रहा है?
ये सीबीआई ठीक से काम करे और जो जो इसका साथ इन्वॉल्व है और भी जुड़ा हुआ है सबको सामने लाए, यही हमारा डिमांड है। और मेरा लड़की का जो रेप एंड मर्डर हुआ है इसका जस्टिस हम सब ठीक से मिले।
हाँ, और आप मतलब आप राष्ट्रपति से मिलना चाह रहे थे पहले?
राष्ट्रपति और प्रधानमंत्री और गृह मंत्री से उन्होंने बोलेंगे और राष्ट्रपति से मिल सके ऐसे कुछ बंदोबस्त
अरेंजमेंट वो करेंगे, गवर्नर से बात हो।
और हमको उसका ईमेल नंबर दे दिया, उसके साथ हम लेटर भेजने के लिए बोला है, हम उसको फॉरवर्ड कर देंगे और उसको लेके
आपने आज कुछ लेटर भी लिखा है डायरेक्टर, सीबीआई डायरेक्टर?
हाँ, सीबीआई को सीबीआई डायरेक्टर श्री सुकांत मजुमदार को दिया है। बीजेपी का जो प्रेसिडेंट है इधर वेस्ट बंगाल का, उसका पास दिया है, उन्होंने वो पहुंचा देंगे। और इधर राज्य
A 2-year-old girl was allegedly killed by her maternal uncle, who confessed to throwing her into a well at their home in Balrampuram, Thiruvananthapuram. Police are investigating the motive and may make further arrests. The child's body was found during a search after her parents reported her missing. A police sub-inspector died by suicide on Friday after shooting himself with his service revolver in West Godavari district, a police official said. A GS Murti took the extreme step at around 7:45 a.m. in the Tanuku Rural Police Station. Murti had been placed on vacancy reserve due to corruption allegations and an inquiry was pending against him. The police are in the process of registering a case against regarding the incident. Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra criticized Prime Minister Modi on Friday for distracting the nation from real issues. She said they neither discuss the real issues nor give replies. The last session of Parliament was also washed away, no discussions took place. Her comments came after PM Modi made a veiled jab at the opposition in his opening remarks for Budget 2025. Modi stated this might be the first time since 2014 that there had been no Videshi Chingari in Parliament. No one from abroad has tried to stir trouble. As India prepares for the Union budget presentations, daily wages workers and trade near the Athari border in Punjab are hoping for a revival of trade ties with Pakistan. Since the trade halt in 2019 following the Pulwama attack, many including porters and truck drivers have faced unemployment and financial struggles. They urge the government to consider resuming crossing border trade, which has once a crucial source of livelihood in hopes of economic recovery.
जब से ये पोर्ट बंद हुई है, पंजाब तो है ही 1433 पोर्टर भी बेरोजगार हो गए और पंजाब भी आधा बेरोजगार हो गया। हम तो गवर्नमेंट से यही चाहते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट हमें जो पोर्टर है ये काम जो है जो ये चलाया जाए और पोर्टर है हमें जो सरकारी दायरे में लाया जाए। बच्चे हमने पहले अच्छे स्कूलों में पढ़ाते थे, अभी वो भी हमारे सरकारी स्कूलों में किसी ने पढ़ा ही नहीं रहा कोई, क्योंकि पढ़ाई इतनी महंगी हो गई है। तो हम तो गवर्नमेंट से यही अपील करते हैं कि ये जो पाकिस्तान के साथ है व्यापार है ये चालू किया जाए और सभी को रोजगार मिले। तो जो 1433 पोर्टर है इनको भी सरकारी दायरे में लाया जाए।
सरकार से यही उम्मीद करेंगे कि हमारा दोबारा फिर ये ट्रेड जो भी काम चल रहा था दोबारा ऐसे ही चलता रहे। जो अब काम बंद हुआ है फिर दोबारा हमारा काम चले जैसे पहले चलता था। पहले बहुत काम चलता था, इधर से एक्सपोर्ट की गाड़ी इधर से बहुत जाती थी, अब कोई काम नहीं चल रहा। इधर से 100-150 ट्रक जाता था और उधर से भी 100-150 ट्रक 200 आता था।
ਕੰਮ ਹੋਣ ਬੰਦ ਹੋਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਰੁਜ਼ਗਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਆ, ਦਿਹਾੜੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਤੇ ਇਹੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਰੋਜੀ ਰੋਟੀ ਹੈ, ਇੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਣਾ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਕਮਾ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਖੜਨਾ। ਜਦੋਂ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੇਲੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਿਹਲੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਾਰੀ ਦਿਹਾੜੀ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ। ਕੱਲ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਏ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਸਾਰੀ ਦਿਹਾੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ 7 ਵਜੇ गए ਆ, 8 ਵਜੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ गए ਆ, 7-8 ਵਜੇ ਤੇ ਵਿਹਲੇ गए ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ।
भारत सरकार को तो यही कहना चाहते हैं कि हम बॉर्डर पे बैठे हैं, तो जो बॉर्डर पे जो काम बंद है पाकिस्तान के साथ वो काम चलना चाहिए और सरकार को भी रेवेन्यू आएगा और हमें भी काम मिलेगा। तो आसपास के गांव उनको तो इफेक्ट पड़ना ही था, क्योंकि वो सारे आदमी इधर लेबर का काम करते थे बॉर्डर पे, या कोई दूसरा काम करता, कोई ट्रक चलाता था, कोई ड्राइवर था, कोई क्लीनर था, तो सारे ही बेरोजगार हो गए इसकी वजह से, बंद होने से।
बॉर्डर बंद होने के कारण हम इतना मतलब लॉस में चले गए हैं। जिमीदार तो लॉस में साथ में है हमारे, है, और छोटे कुल्ली जो लोग हैं सब है वो भी बहुत बेचारे पीछे लॉस में चले गए। मतलब ये बच्चे जो हैं 18 से 19 साल के बच्चे हैं जो जिनको मतलब नशे में दलदल में फंसे हुए हैं। तो खुद की ये काम चलता होता, जो हमारी जो अटारी या पास में जो मार्केट है इतनी बढ़िया चलती थी, मार्केट में भी लॉस है।
हम लोग व्यापारी हैं, हम लोग तो चाहेंगे कि ट्रेड खुले, ट्रेड खुलने से हमारा को जितना फ़ायदा उससे डबल फ़ायदा, 4 गुना फ़ायदा पाकिस्तान।
The fishing community in Tamil Nadu's Rameshwaram protested on Friday demanding the release of 49 fishermen recently arrested by Sri Lanka. Protesters called on both the central and state government to pressure Sri Lanka for the release of the fishermen and their seized boats. They also urged the government to address ongoing arrests and provide solutions for fishing in Kachetuvi. Congress MP Sonia Gandhi drew sharp criticism for the BJP after referring to the president as the poor lady who appeared very tired by the end of her speech in parliament. This remark was made during a conversations with her son Rahul Gandhi, who had asked her options on the speech. Sonia dismissed it as usual false promises, further fueling the controversy.
उन्होंने अनेक पदों को धारण किया है और तत्पश्चात वो आज देश की महामहिम राष्ट्रपति है, और ना वो थकी हैं और ना वो झुकी हैं। उन्होंने बुलंदी के साथ इस देश में विगत 10 वर्षों से अधिक का जो कालखंड रहा है, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के प्रधानमंत्री के काल में देश आगे बढ़ा है, उन सब विषयों को बड़े सक्षमता के साथ और बड़े सूक्ष्मता के साथ हर विषय को स्थापित किया और रखा है। मुझे लगता है महामहिम राष्ट्रपति के लिए सोनिया गांधी जैसे बड़ी नेता इस प्रकार के शब्दों का प्रयोग करिए बिल्कुल अनुचित है। एंड इन फैक्ट इफ देयर इज वन पुअर थिंग इन इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स दैट इज राहुल गांधी। राहुल गांधी ही वो पुअर थिंग है जिनको बार बार लॉन्च करने की कोशिश कांग्रेस पार्टी करती है, बट द पुअर थिंग नेवर गेट्स लॉन्च्ड, वो लॉन्च ही नहीं हो पाते हैं। सोनिया जी को अपने इस टिप्पणी के लिए क्षमा याचना महामहिम राष्ट्रपति जी से करनी चाहिए।
The leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Sri Rahul Gandhi, doesn't pay attention to any speech. Not only this president's address to the parliament, he never listens. If you observe his body language, he doesn't care. Rahul Gandhi ji doesn't have the that time span for attention. He can't pay attention to people's speeches, observations, or whatever suggestions. He can't listen because he doesn't have capacity to absorb the points made by other people. Secondly, the comment made by Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji against the President of India is objectionable. How can Sonia ji tells that the President of India is looking weak, frail, fatigue? How can she say like that? Just because the Honorable President is a tribal lady for the first time in the history of India who has become the President of India. Can they undermine a tribal lady president? First female tribal, and they want to undermine the status of the tribals. I condemn the statement made by Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji, and also the other Congress leaders and some of the opposition parties have not only attacked the speech, but they attacked the President of India, who is a female.
On January 31, Mumbai police confirmed Mohammed Shariful's Islam involvement in the Saif Ali Khan stabbing case after positive facial recognition. Islam captured on CCTV during the attack was identified as the assailant. Despite being arrested on January 19, the Mumbai court on January 29 denied his police custody, stating there were no fresh grounds for intentions. Islam allegedly attacking Khan during a robbery attempted at his Bandra residence on January 16. On Friday, the Rajya Sabha paid tribute to the legendary filmmaker Shyam Benegal, who passed away on January 23, 2024. Benegal, who served as Rajya Sabha MP from 2006 to 2012, was remembered for his remarkable contributions to India's cinema. Chairperson Jagdeen Dhankar praised his work, saying his film contributed the essence of India's life and tackled social issues with authenticity and depth. He was also a screenwriter, editor, teacher, and mentor, greatly influencing India's filmmaking. Benegal L was honored with several prestigious awards, including the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and the Dada Sahib Phalke Award, the highest recognition in India's cinema. On Friday, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Economic Survey 2024-25 in the Lok Sabha. The Economic Survey is an annual report released by the government before the Union Budget to review the state of the economy and provide short to medium-term economic projections. Prepared by the Economic Divisions of Department of Economic Affairs in the Ministry of Finance, the report is supervised by the Chief Economic Advisor. The first economic survey was introduced in 1950 to 51 as part of the budget documents, but became a separate document in 1960s, tabled just before the budget presentation. The Union Budget for 2025 to 26 will be presented by the Finance Minister on Saturday. Former UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on Friday arrived in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Sunak recently took up academic roles at his alma maters at the University of Oxford in the UK and University of Stanford in US. He served as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 2022 to 2024. Prior to entering British politics, Sunak spent his professional career in business and finance. Internationally, co-founded an investment firm working with companies in multiple geographies and is also credited with helping small and entrepreneurial British companies grow. Former UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak arrived in Jaipur. On January 29, President Trump signed the Laken-Riley Act, his first piece of legislation which mandates the federal detections of illegal immigrants accused of serious crimes such as theft, burglary, assaulting law enforcement officers, and causing a death or serious injury. The law, named after Laken-Riley, a Georgia nursing student killed by a Venezuelan immigrant previously arrested and released, aims to strengthen immigration policy. Secrecy Neum praised the law for restoring common sense to the immigration system and ensuring violent criminals are not released into U.S. communities. In a unique blend of culture, Faiza, an Iranian woman, has opened one-of-a-kind eatery and bakery in Moradabad with her husband called the Sri Ram Persian Cafe. Their aim is to bring a little piece of Iran to India. Faiza, who made headlines last year after marrying Ab-based YouTuber Diwakar, has once again captured the spotlight with her ventures. She has carefully considered local sensitivity while deciding the menu offered at the cafe. According to Faiza's husband, the co-owner of the eatery at the Sri Ram Cafe, one has several rich and authentic flavors to Iran. The couple plans to expand their ventures and open similar outlets in other cities across Uttar Pradesh. Indian tennis legend Vijay Amritraj was felicitated ahead of the Davis Cup event in New Delhi, where he expressed his happiness at seeing international tennis return to India. Amritsar, who represented India in the Davis Cup for 20 years, congratulated Delta president and wished the Indian teams led by Rohit Rajpal good luck. He also praised Anil Khanna, vice president of the All India Tennis Association, for his efforts to promote tennis in India. Amritraj inducted with the Tennis Hall of Fame in July 2024, emphasizes the importance of sports in Indian culture and urged state federation to focus on promoting tennis and other sports. Vijay Kumar from Chhattisgarh won gold in the men's 55 kg weightlifting category at the 38th National Games, equaling a national clean and jerk record with a lift of 142 kg. Kumar's total 248 kg earned him the top spot alongside a journey filled with adversity. Gyaneshwari Yadav, another weightlifter from Chhattisgarh, won gold in the women's 49 kg category. Despite financial hardships and injuries, Kumar dedicated his success to his parents and coach. NLTV English Prime Time has been brought to you by Trump Footwear. That is all for the NLTV English Prime Time. For more news and update, keep watching Nagaland TV.